Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. A couple of announcements before we get into the game. Some news, some other things. Number one, we have a new follower goal. Our follower goal is 400 followers for the year. If we can double it, that would make me exceedingly happy. And if we reach that goal before the end of this year, I am obligated to show a version of myself who was in a very cringy Twilight musical.
It's only like 5 minutes long. His mom showed it to me, and it's immaculate. It is.
You've used that word a lot tonight already.
It's mid-2000s gold. I love it. I genuinely thought it was fun to watch, but I'm biased, so.
So if you want me to be so embarrassed I retreat into my own skin, share the channel around, get us up to that number. Then, of course, our second piece of news on our Discord, which you can join via this link right here. We have a new text channel, a text channel dedicated to correcting how I pronounce things.
I'm so excited!
So if you want to come on down and correct me when I say things like frogmoth, chimera, and what's another one that I do?
Tefling? It's like Teflon?
Tefling.
Yes, Tefling.
I'm sure we'll come up with another one before the evening.
Aluminium.
That's just a British thing.
Yeah, that's a British thing. I prefer to say it that way, actually.
Really?
I don't know, aluminum sounds weird.
That's how I am with the word herb. I know Americans are supposed to say it.
Aluminium.
But I grew up with Jim Dale audiobooks and I used the British pronunciation for things when I was really little, and it really freaked people out. Because I was... Anyway, tangents aside.
So we have that new channel for people to come and correct me. Enjoy that. This isn't a mistake at all.
I will enjoy this.
Of course, we have many other shows on the channel. And tomorrow night, we're going to continue Horizon Zero Dawn, the Dark Souls of adventure games for me, as I have more issues with that than I have had in Elden Ring, which is really weird to me. Then, on Wednesday, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers. It's our Pathfinder 2e homebrew show. It's a pulp adventure show. Right now, they're going through a vampire castle. It's filled with vampires and are not on the floor, unfortunately, where they sparkle in the sunlight yet. There's going to be some major lore drops this week.
There was some lore drops the week before last as well.
There's going to be some even bigger ones this week. So come and make sure to watch that. It's going to be really fun. Then on Thursday, we're off. Go watch Critical Role. On Friday, we have our D&D 5e show, The Calling Chronicle. It's a JRPG-inspired show. We just reunited with one of our player characters' parents in the game.
Such a happy reunion.
She's kind of a badass dragon hunter, but her daughter has a dragon animal companion. What's going to happen with that?
Going on?
Thanksgiving is going to be real awkward.
It is.
I'm bold of you to assume Fia has attended a single Thanksgiving in the last decade.
So we have that.
I'm one day going to make
They're currently in a abandoned white dragon nest, which I'm going to tell you now, chat, is not fully abandoned.
Well, not with fully abandoned with dragons, maybe.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Not me. No, stream's playing normal for me. You might just need to restart your stream.
You might need to refresh your stream, Kenna.
I will do that. I was trying to do it quietly, though.
So we have that.
Oh, we're immediately fine now.
We have that party coming up, and it's going to be a fun time. Dragons. There be dragons in this dragon nest, but not the type of dragon you would expect. Then, of course, on Saturday, we have Salt and Sorcery. It's a show where I'm playing Elden Ring with Coach Matt.
And at this point, Will, I have a horrifying confession to make to you. I downloaded Elden Ring on my PS4. I've been cheating on you. I just wanted to try it for myself a little bit.
Oh, no, that's fair. I understand.
I will play it with you once I ever solve out the computer things, but I couldn't keep silent any longer, Will. You deserve better.
That's fair. Thank you for letting me know. That's one of
On stream, no less.
that is one of my two greatest fears recently that has been put to bed. We'll find out what the other
That
one's
I would
later.
cheat on you on a video game?
Yes.
Oh. I don't want to know what the other one is.
So we have that. McKenna just looks confused. But yeah, Salt and Sorcery on Saturday. We've made amazing progress. I think we're going to probably head to the third section of the game now because on Sunday, I finished off a bunch of stuff. I fought an Eldritch Horror. I found the frog monsters that Matt told me I wouldn't like, and I did in fact not like them.
The stupid basilisks. They're horrifying, and I hate them.
They are terrifying.
Googly giant eyes that just blobble around.
I got a legendary weapon for the entire Soulsborne legacy, which is cool apparently. I don't understand it, but apparently it's very cool.
It's a weapon that shows up in some form in every game.
And this week we're going to continue on with the story. We're going to head up to a large city and become an Elden Lord. That's the goal. After I go and make a quick side tour when we get up to that area and get another spell, because that's the last spell I want for my build. Then, on Sunday, we have Will playing fun games for now. We were going to do another playthrough of Not for Broadcast, but given the geopolitical state of the world, I decided I don't want to play Not for Broadcast for a bit, and I think that's understandable.
Yeah.
So, Sunday will probably end up either being some like Stardew Valley, maybe. It might be some Stardew Valley. I have a really ridiculous farm that I would be happy to share with chat. So we might start something new. It could be fun. I could name all the animals after like chat, and like that could be fun.
If you have a suggestion for Will, put it in the Discord somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. If you have something that you want to see me play on Sundays, put it in because I got a lot of games to play and I got a lot of fun things to do. Let's see. So we've done that, and then of course every Monday we have the Strength of Thousands AP. It's run by Matt, and since it is run by Matt, I'll let you handle introductions before we go to the intro.
Hello, everyone. I am apparently the game homewrecker by cheating on Will with video games. I am Matt, or Urban Off at various places on the internet, and I'm here to run this menagerie going up against another menagerie. It's going to be fur flying, it's going to be tooth and nail, it's going to be all the animal puns you can possibly think of.
I'm just gonna go run and get Aga. Mom!
You hear the gate locking behind you. But speaking of inescapable terrors, Avi.
Hi, that's me!
Hi, McKenna. Yes. Tell us about your character real quick.
I'm playing a cute little Nectera sprite witch. She's here to learn some stuff and hopefully today not get eaten by a tiger. We'll see how that goes for her.
As
you
a person,
think it's a tiger.
As a person who knows every single creature in PF2 with the swallow hole ability, you're fine.
Let's just sail right on past that to sunnier days. So, who are you playing tonight?
Hi everybody, I'm Zoe. I go by Zosie Pose on the internet, and I'm playing Ophelia. She's our whisper elf bard who wants to become a pop idol and steal hearts away. Today's look is brought to you by Benji and Avi in last week's sleepover.
Aww.
As you can see, Ophelia tried her best to teach them how to do like normal makeup, but Avi wanted to turn it into a shapes lesson for
Lola, I just think geometry is neat. I just think it's a good time.
Holding up a square? I just think it's neat.
my face. Avi, on my face.
I just think it's neat.
But speaking of stealing hearts, sometimes at the end of a ritual dagger, or at least in the past, Will, who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Igora, Gamma, and Choco. Our happy little frog man who has a little menagerie of animal companions, who, yes, was once a cultist, but is no longer a cultist. Now they are simply a university student.
And
So
also
a
a walking education in the action economy.
Yes,
Mm.
I am.
I'm
I'm a little bit.
And Away this week for stuff is our dear new catfolk wizard, Aerith, played by the lovely Erin. I will be parroting them this evening, so they may, stab you in the back at some point because I am vengeful and evil. No, I wouldn't do that to Erin on her while she's away.
That'd be
But
so sad.
she may
She's
be a
been
bit
with us
more.
for like 3 sessions.
She might be a little passive in her spell casting and stuff. We'll see what happens, how things go. Because I know things that are going to happen, so I don't want to overstep my bounds. But
Yeah.
But anyway, with that, I suppose, Will?
Yes, we'll roll the intro, but in 1 second, because the person responsible for all the lovely graphic overlays and graphic design on the channel is Matt, and the person responsible for all the artwork on the channel is McKenna. So, if y'all want to get either of them to do something for you, you can contact them through their social medias, McKenna Ray Art and Urbanov Online. McKenna Ray Art is probably the best way to get a hold of McKenna on TikTok, and with that, I'm going to roll the intro.
Hey.
There we go, right button. I have 2 different versions of the overlay. One's the regular overlay, and one's the one where there's only 3 of us.
Yeah.
But yes, we are back, Matt. Go ahead.
Eat pie. It's
Eat
pie
pie.
Yes.
It's pie day.
Pie day.
So, when last we left our adventurous students, they had taken on their second assignment in this book 2 of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path, where they were attempting to discover where the random griffins that assaulted a group of Anandi students at the end of the previous book had come from, because griffins don't usually fly out of the nowhere in the middle of a nature population center. With a little bit of investigating throughout town, the party managed to track the tigers to a likely location known as, just making sure I should get this right, Oba's Wondrous Creatures, run by a bit of a difficult lady, Oba Ez. She takes great pride in her work dealing in exotic and dangerous animals, but she has maybe a slightly inflated sense of her goods worth, and she will wait until she can get the price that she wants. So she has had to create a sort of large enclosure where she keeps a lot of these animals. And the party apparently discovered that she was aware that they played a hand in killing 2 of her griffins, despite the fact that apparently she doesn't seem to be that interested in the fact that they were assaulting students.
They straight up killed one. Listen, for every one of ours, we're taking 2 of yours, lady. That's how this goes.
That's how we do in Magambia.
This is how we do
No wonder the town hates Magambia.
You always start off we're going to be pillars of the community, and then Majocracy.
Welcome
Anyway.
to Treladar's backstory.
Oh, God. And that's how they eventually got thrown into a different dimension. That's how they ended up in Will's setting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We got the deep lore here tonight. But after a little discussion and some diplomacy checks, they managed to convince Oba to let them look around a little bit, just to find out, because the griffins weren't supposed to get loose. They were locked up tight, and Oba's as concerned about that as they are. So they took their first few steps into the large enclosure and quickly found some suspicious stuff around a large tiger pen, which was conspicuously lacking in some tigers, but had an overabundance of spilled meat. And just as they were trying to puzzle all this out, a low rumble, a growl perhaps, started to emerge from somewhere nearby. So we're going to pick up right there. as I have to get on the right layer. Always gonna be come emerging from the bushes are some large lady tigers,
Oh my god.
Lady tigers.
which is weird because the graphic looks like lions, but whatever.
Well, it's time for us to become.
And we are going to, as soon as I get the tracker up on the thing, roll initiative. Please remember to select your tokens because that's how it works on roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we
So
do
initiative,
it.
and because they are making a sort of ambush, they get to use their stealth for initiative.
But didn't I roll a natural 20 right before that?
Oh.
My perception? Whoa, that's a bad.
If it makes you feel any better, I rolled a 2, which means I'm going dead last.
Which isn't always the worst thing for casters, honestly.
Yeah, it's good to get a lay of the land, but it's a double-edged sword because it's nice to set up like bleed damage or like Needle of Vengeance, but also
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, when I'm playing my bards, I love to go first because then I can do like bard song, and then
song.
everyone can benefit from it. Initiative. There we go.
That ain't happening.
Oh, Aerith. Goodness gracious.
goodness gracious.
All right, and then we are going to go in descending. But Igora stands at the top of the pack, so to speak. As you see these large, hungry-looking felines slink gracefully and almost silently from the bushes, but with your big froggy eyes, you manage to catch just the hint of movement out of the corner of your eyes. What are you going to do?
Well, step 1, Igora is going to do something smart. And have Gamma spend an action. And then a second action to end up there.
All the way over there.
And
Oh.
Igora's... Wait, not there. Let's have him end up... I need him to be... there. Yeah. And Igora is going to end up right there on the back of Choco. And then with my last singular action... Let's actually put myself behind Gamma like I should be. Proper positioning is important. I'm going to cast Protect Companion on Gamma.
Smart.
Giving them a +1 bonus to AC. And, yeah.
All right. Just as we move on to the tiger's turn, you guys do hear some frantic footsteps from behind you, and you see Oba has run up to the gate. She kind of glances in a panic from you guys to the empty cage to the tigers slinking out of the bushes. More of my animals are free. Why must misfortune plague me? Please recover them alive, I beg you. These animals are fierce, but they're also expensive. I'll reward you for subduing them and putting them back in their cages. She hurls a ring of keys with a really strong throwing arm through the fence. And it lands like kind of beyond, just like 5 feet away from, or 10 feet away from you, Avi. And is this a reminder that I'm not sure how this would work for spells, unless they're attack spells, but if you take a -2, any damage you do can be non-lethal. And anytime you reduce something to 0 hit points with non-lethal damage, it just falls unconscious and is not dying.
Hear me out. Will
What?
belly bump into the cage?
Well, what
I
I'm
think
thinking
Will
of...
also has the tame cantrip.
I have a plan. It's a very dumb plan, but I have a plan.
Plans?
You also notice that Oba very, very specifically does not open the fence behind you guys and stays on the other side.
It may hurt Gamma some, but it's a plan.
Oh, okay.
You do also hear some like squawking far in the distance.
Oh.
All right, but yeah, that's.
All right, so that we then move on to this tiger. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Tiger's not exactly the most sophisticated of creatures, but this tiger is going to move here. So it's at corner to corner with Gamma. This Gamma does look tasty.
Would you say it's kitty corner?
Kitty corner indeed.
I won.
She's funny,
I've
girl.
So it is going to just swipe out with its claws for one attack. 30 on Gamma.
That won't crit because of my protect companion.
There you go. Good job. But that will be 12 slashing damage.
Ow, my eyes.
Oh.
And then it's going to try and go for the throat with a jaw attack.
Egro.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that. That was, or minus 5 from that, so a 20.
Which will miss because of my protect companion.
There
Oh,
you
we
go.
love to see it.
And then that is that tiger's turn. We move on to the second one, who is going to. I was thrown off by the fact that they look like lions. I'm like, lions hunt in packs. Tigers, on the other hand, do not.
No.
So I'm not going to assume that they would actually work together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to go for the bird. The bird looks tasty.
Yep, that's right. Come after my.
All right.
Oh, this might.
All right.
Choco too.
Gonna swipe with a claw attack at the Choco. 27.
That will hit, but not crit.
All right, so that's 15 slashing.
Ooh, that's almost half
and then
of their
it's
hit points.
and it's gonna go for a second claw attack. 28.
That will crit, and Choco will go to dying too.
That brings us to Aerith, who is going to look at this large creature that has now nothing between her and it, and go, oh gosh, oh whiskers, oh whiskers.
Oh, whiskers.
And she's going to slap her hands together, and suddenly a shimmering sort of like glowing suit of armor will appear around her briefly, and she's going to cast mage armor on herself. And then let me just double check. Is going to cast guidance on Avi Avi.
Oh.
This is the
Blessing.
only one action spell she has left.
That's fair.
And she didn't want to run away. She felt that would be bad, and she wants to impress you guys because she feels bad about that first time where she ran away. But that's going to bring us to Avelia. Avi, you're up next.
She really shouldn't. All right, we got Bard Song up, my friends. We are going to. We're gonna forbid ward Igora against the one right next to him, and then we're gonna forbid ward Gamma against the other one, and that's my turn.
All right, Avi, you're up, and then Gamma, you will be up next.
Did we ever decide who was holding the animal staff?
I believe you were.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you were.
I'll take it. I want to summon. I want to use the staff to do summon animal, and summon it inside their cage, which I'm assuming is this one. Yes.
No, it's
That is B2. Yeah, the big cage right next to them.
Okay, the big cage right next to them.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna level with you. I don't know off the top of my head what I can summon with summon animal, but I want to summon something juicy looking. Like perhaps like a just a fat rabbit, or maybe like if I could summon like an injured gazelle.
I don't think you can prescribe
Can
this.
I specify?
No, the state in which the animal
You
appears.
can summon.
Dear.
Here are the animals that you can summon. A beaver, bloodseeker, Camelin Euripetide, Compass Gathis, eagle, flash beetle, giant centipede, giant rat, guard dog, monkey, pufferfish, raven, red fox, skunk, snapping turtle, three-toed sloth, trilobite, viper, weasel, badger, blue-ridged octopus, battle-nosed dolphin, dream spider, giant maggot, giant worker bee, kangaroo, riding pony, ringhorn ram, sea snake, spear frog, spider swarm, stingray, vampire squid.
I think I only heard 2
Pony?
mispronunciations in there.
Pony?
Adding that
Did you
to
hear
the-
pony? I didn't hear pony.
I heard a pony.
Pony.
Oh, I
Some
will
kind of
definitely
pony.
summon a pony, and ideally one that's just like
Riding pony, I think it was called.
kinda like fucked up a little. You know what I mean?
So mean.
Like there's blood in the water. That's what I'm looking for.
I've put them into the thing.
There's a talisman down.
Rough.
And
Hey.
then
Some might call them a pony boy.
a pony boy, and then I think I
He gave me a
will
brony.
move. Back here. Just like slowly back away.
Did you grab the keys?
Yes. Can I
you
I
can-
changed my mind. I'll go.
No,
Can I grab
no.
the keys
Well,
on my
you,
way?
You can go. You can just make it a loop to get there and grab the keys on your way. It's not out of your way that much. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So a pony is summoned. Keys are grabbed as part of a movement thing. And Igor, you're up next
Well,
with 2
now
tigers.
that I'm in range, the one directly beside me,
Yep.
I would like it to make a will save.
Okay. Will.
Oh, never mind. They're hostile, aren't they?
I mean, yeah, they are trying
Okay,
to.
so then in that
beat you.
case, we're going to change it up.
Okay.
Gamma is going to run into the cage as well.
Oh,
Igora is going to run.
Oh, I see the strat here.
yeah.
Gamma's going to run into the cage. Igora is going to run over here, and then Igora is going to protect Companion on Gamma again. And Choco,
Was unconscious, right?
well, they're at dying, is now at dying,
Two?
they're at dying 2, so Choco's now at dying 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Hero point for Joko.
Not yet. Not until they're dead.
All right. All right. This one is going to. Its options are a little confused. While it might want to start feeding on the Choco, that seems like it would be a horrible, mean thing for a DM to do.
It'd be
It
understandable.
is going to use its pounce ability, which just means it's going to use one action to stride, and if it gets to make a strike at the end of its action, end of its stride.
There are moving targets.
So it is going to move towards Igora.
Oh,
Pardon me, No, Igora, actually. And it's going to make a claw attack.
great.
18.
I don't. Let me see if
You have +1 to your AC.
that will still hit.
11 slashing damage.
I am not built for Igora to take hits.
All right. Well, then I got some bad news. It is going to use its wrestle action, which just means it makes a strike now and is going to try and knock you prone.
Sure.
So it's going to make number 2 claw attack. 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, 12 damage.
Okay.
And it's going to go for broke for a third.
Well, it's trying to knock me down, right?
Yeah.
No, if the attack hits, that creature is knocked prone.
Oh, okay. I'm prone then.
Oof.
Okay, I'm now flat-footed to it.
20.
Still standing.
Okay.
Choco's probably gonna die now.
Now this tigress, though, sees 2 possibly tasty-looking morsels inside the cage. So it is going to just move into the cage, and it is going to make a claw attack on Gamma. Critical failure.
Misses.
Oh.
Attack number 2. 16. That probably doesn't hit Gamma.
Misses.
It's
no, I
off.
don't think so.
It's suddenly nervous because it realized I just walked back into my cage. This may not have been the smartest idea. That was both tigers. We're back to Aerith, who now is cursing herself for not preparing sleep today. But let's see. We got options. All right. They're just going to do a 3-action magic missile on the tiger that's attacking Ibra. So that's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. +1 each, so that's 5, 11, 17 force damage to this tiger then. That's not bad at all. Tiger growls as the magical orbs of force slam into it from the side. It's getting confused because it doesn't understand where that's coming from. Ophelia, you're up next. Avi, you're up next after that.
Can I heal Choco?
You totally can. You would have to, if you're just doing a heal spell, you would need to do the 2-action one, unless you want to run up to them.
Oh, Hymn of Healing.
What?
You also have your Hymn of Healing.
Oh, and I should position this better, but it can't be occupying Choco space. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, it's all good.
I mean, right now, Choco's an object. By the rules as written.
I'm gonna try to charm the tiger right in front.
All right, throw the charm spell up in there. It might have a language issue, but go ahead.
Okay.
What CR are the tigers, Matt?
The tigers are a creature 4.
Oh, okay. So then the incapacitation tag is okay.
They do have a +4 circumstance bonus.
All right, but it is a will save, you say. So are we charming the one directly in front of us?
This is a valid thing to do, correct?
I mean, yeah.
No,
Great.
All right, will save. It fails.
Hey.
Wow.
The tiger is now friendly towards you.
That's wonderful.
So you will not be eaten,
That's great.
unlike everyone else.
I don't know. I should probably keep a bard song, huh? We're gonna keep a bard song. I'm gonna yell at the tiger like, "Hi, thank you. Please don't eat my friends."
I mean, talking is a free action.
Oh, there's a nice pony in there for you. We made it for you.
Are you like pointing at the pony and saying, like, trying to direct his attention to the pony?
Yes.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay, eat the pony, please. Eat the pony.
Oh.
Can I re-roll that?
If you use a hero point, yes.
Yeah,
So
I do want to use one. Oh my god!
That's about right.
you know what? I'm just gonna say the complexity of your suggestion doesn't translate well enough across the language barrier.
It's valid. That's valid. I ain't drew it.
It looks more confused than resistant. I would say.
That's my turn.
Okay.
What?
Avi, you're up.
Okay.
Most likely to survive.
Voted most likely to survive because she keeps moving all the way back. I think I am going...
All the way forward.
Well... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sustain the pony. And then I want to use... Oh, would Mage Hand be better for this? No, I think I'm going to use Electric Arc, not on the tiger. I want to hit, like, the area on the ground here and here, like, directly in front of it. Like, just make like a harsh like zapping like bzz, bzz, and try to like spook it back.
Okay.
Like, not only is there an enticing, delicious pony in there that I could unsustain the spell on at any point.
Yeah. Also, even if it dies, it's not exactly a loss because it just poofs back somewhere. But obviously, you want to avoid that. We do not condone abusing summons. That's kind of sociopathic.
Yeah, Will.
Yes, Zoe!
I want to.
You and your disposable friend.
Using electric arc on the ground.
Cause.
Using electric arc on the ground, I don't think would require you to hit necessarily, especially since you're not trying to hit a bullseye. You're trying to just hit an area of the ground.
Yeah.
But I would maybe want to either get you to either make a performance or intimidation check to. Because you are trying to use the spell in a very specific way that it's usually not intended for.
Wait,
what if to use a
or you
spell,
you could
you did
rationalize.
Arcana?
Okay, yeah, an Arcana to use the spell in a certain way.
Thank you.
I will buy that.
Oh, that's a nat 20!
Okay, even if it was going to be high DC, but you rolled a nat 20. So yeah, on the tiger's turn, it may very well back away from that in the direction that you were hurting it. So you rolled a nat 20. I'm not going to fault you for your methods.
I'm so pleased.
And that was only 2 actions, right?
I sustained pony with the other one.
Oh, fair point. Yeah, the pony's important. Igora, bloodied but still standing.
Aerith, Ophelia, get ready to close that door. Gamma's going to stride over to there. And then I'm going to cast Emanating from Gamma on the one still outside of the cage. Our taunt
I know
spell.
where this is going. Ah, yes. Don't get to use taunt spells very often, but...
Draw ire.
Yes.
All right, this is on the one outside the cage. So...
And Choco might be dying, so we'll find out shortly.
Critical failure.
Oh,
so
we
he
love
takes
to
6,
see it.
7, 8 mental damage because of Bard Song, and he has a -2 to attack anything that's not Gamma.
Okay.
And then that is to do that, and now we'll see if Choco dies.
Nope.
Hey, Choco
goes up to
lives!
dying too.
Choco lives.
Choco goes up to dying too, and that's my turn.
Go, Choco. Go, Choco.
Respawns at the last sight of grace. All right, so we move on to this tiger who, through a combination of draw ire and a localized lightning strike, decides, you know what, I'm gonna go after that pony in there. That looks like easier picking. The stuff is going on out here I don't really like. So it is gonna run there. It's gonna use its pounce action again. Because pounce is broken because you get to move and strike as a single action. And it is going to make a claw attack at the pony.
-2?
Yeah, that one has -2.
That's a good point. 30 on the pony.
I'm gonna just go ahead and assume that hits. I don't really know.
I mean, it's a crit,
Riding
though.
Pony's AC, I apologize for not giving you this, is 14.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 22 slashing damage on the pony.
You know, it occurs to me that I do not know how many hit
16.
points it has. Okay, yeah, it's
That's
gone.
The tiger leaps in there with a pounce action, buries its claws into the pony's flank. There's a brief whinny of terror, and then poof.
Oh no.
And then the tiger is very confused, like,
There's still a nice
Okay,
juicy
friend, we can get you more food.
so many jokes I want to make, Mark. I'm not going to. But the tiger is then just going to move into another pounce onto Gamma. That will be attack number 2 for claws.
There's
Actually,
so
no,
many
it's
things
going
I
to
want to
do-
say.
It's going to try and use its jaws to instigate a grab, too. So attack number 2. 21 to hit Gamma.
Less. It should be 20.
What?
Should be 20.
Oh, no big...
Yeah, it's
No,
that one.
This one is taunted, but that will because the buffs miss.
Okay.
Barely,
And
but
third attack. 19, and that one misses too. Gamma's just too slippery, possibly with his own blood.
yeah.
Oh.
We move on to the startled
Gamma
one.
doesn't bleed. Igorub does the bleeding.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I messed up which tiger I was supposed to be moving.
Nope, you were right.
Oh.
No, because this is the one that I think moved. Oh no,
No, that one.
I moved the wrong tiger.
You're good.
All right, well this one's gonna also move in and go after Gamma. Okay, I can fit him in the damn cage.
How is it going to get to Gamma, Matt?
That's a good question, Will. That's a good question. It's going to squeeze.
I was gonna say, aren't they allies?
Yeah, but you
The
can't.
tigers.
Yeah.
We don't know. They ain't working together.
Yeah, it is. Well, okay then. It'll go back out of the cage then, Will. That's what you get for being smart. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it can get into there, but it would take like a minus
Oh,
2.
now your tune's changing.
No, I'm being serious. It would get to there, but it would get a minus 2.
Yes, I know. Ah. Beware your hubris, Will. One day it will betray you, just as it betrays me constantly.
I mean, I'm probably going down when this thing hits Gamma, so.
Yeah. Jaws attack as it tries to grab a Gamma.
Yep.
Crit.
And I am now at dying too.
Fuck.
Gamma's gone.
So it moved, it attacked, it's got one action left. It is going to move to the... It is going to move into the middle of the doorway to the cage because it's still a little scared of that lightning and everything. And
there goes our plan, guys. Sorry, I fucked us.
No, it's.
It was 2 tigers on a Gamma. It was kind of...
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Aerith's up though.
Aerith, can I go?
Aerith, do you have hydraulic push?
Can I go?
Not prepared today, and actually...
Same.
No, actually.
Did I? Nope, I did not prepare telekinetic maneuvers.
Aerith, do you want to... Aerith will be willing to delay after you, Zoe.
This is the one that I charmed, right?
No, this is the one that you charmed.
No, the other one is the other one that attacked. This one hasn't been hurt yet.
Yeah.
Then no, I got nothing. Or should I try to charm this one?
You know what? Aerith is going to try something.
Ooh, okay.
Aerith is going to use 2 actions to cast Ghost Sound.
Yes.
And they are going to make the sound of a goat behind the tiger somewhere in the cage. Looking in, there's probably beds of straw and stuff. It's not an empty cage. There's stuff in there that the tigers can climb on and stuff. Somewhere hidden in there, Aerith is going to cast Ghost Sound for 2 actions. And then is going to use 1 action to use her second cast of Magic Missile for the day.
Oof.
Just as a 1 action. Well,
I wouldn't.
Maybe not. That'd be almost all of her level 1 spells for the day.
Yeah. She could maybe guidance Ophelia? Can you guidance someone who's unconscious? For their death saves? Is that allowed?
Actually, hold on. You know what Aerith is going to do, just as a setup for an action for next turn? Just let me check something. Oh, damn it. She has nothing in medicine. Get a guidance Ophelia. Ophelia, it's your turn. There is the sound of a goat coming from inside the cage now.
Okay. We're going...
Where Will, would you have moved on the initiative order now?
Yeah,
or will you move when you revived?
I moved myself to before the things that took me down.
Okay.
I should point out, for clarity's sake, the tiger is in the doorway, sort of. but conceivably, if you were to push the door closed, you might be able to push the tiger in. It would be a strength contest with a tiger,
Matt.
but that is an option. Yes?
It's Ophelia, Aerith, and Avi. Up.
I'm just saying.
Acrobatics to do a sick leap into it?
You want to leap into
That would
tiger
still be
cage?
more athletics because you'd be leveraging your strength.
Acrobatics to do a
What you got, guys? What you got?
cartwheel into?
You get me up, I can.
I will get
Yeah, you could do the healing thing.
Hymn of Healing, Igora.
Thank you.
Get up, you frog. Lazy bones.
Oh.
All right, I think that's 2 actions.
And then I keep our time.
We should
Okay.
have had.
Avi, you're up.
All right. I think I'm gonna move back to where I was because I have the keys, and that would be real bad if I wasn't nearby. And then can I do the thing with electric arc again? I'm just gonna like zap. here.
Yes. So you zap. Give me another Arcana check to try and produce the effect you want with this cantrip.
And I do still have a guidance. So 25?
25. Yeah. You know what? That'll be acceptable.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Igra, you come to gasping for air.
Yay, 2 hit points. 2 actions. Cast Blowhorn.
Ooh.
And I'm going to attempt to
Blowhorn.
demoralize that tiger to get back into the cage. Basically trying to scare the living goodness gracious out of them to stay in there with an intimidation check.
Nice.
23.
24. Because of Blowhorn. Bullhorn.
All right. I'm just checking something here. All right. That's a will save, yeah?
Well, it's a will DC. So
Okay.
10 plus their will save.
Oh, 10 plus their will save.
Yeah, so 18 is
and
their
the
modifier.
DC is
18.
what?
So it would be 18.
Oh, yes.
So I succeed.
You succeeded?
Yep, they have
Yeah.
been coerced.
Okay. Now, does this work for multiple targets, Will, or just one?
It does because I have a feat for it. The group coercion.
Oh,
Excellent,
nice.
because, important to note, the tiger at the back of the cage is the one going to be going first.
Yes, but, just
But
have
now
to
that
say,
it's coerced,
thank you, Sunbros.
Thank you, Sunbros.
Thank you, Sunbros. The only reason why I have this feat is because of my studies. But
Nice.
now we have to see if Choco dies.
Oh, well, he's at dying 2, so now he's at dying
and
3.
now he's at dying 3 again. Okay.
now I have a...
Well, I think you have another action, Will.
Well, it's 2 actions to cast Blowhorn and 1 action to cohere.
Yeah, Blowhorn just allows you to buff yourself for it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so this is a little tricky
Looking
for
for
the
that
DM.
goat.
The tiger kind of wants to get out of the cage. It's at least going to spend 1 action to move to the edge of the cage, but it was coerced. Its ally is dithering in the mouth of the cage. You know what? Just because of the coercion, I'm going to say it's sussing things out for 1 turn.
Yes. That's all we need, baby.
We are moving to the next tiger, who will now clear the way for his friend for the next turn because it has both been coerced and been frightened by the electric arc. So it's going to move back into the cage, but it's not going to move very far. And you look, by the looks of it, you guys, both these guys are summoning their courage, and next turn are likely going to get over their issues and hop back out.
All right, y'all, we gotta do this right fucking now.
So Aerith
Close
is
the
going
door,
to...
Aerith.
Aerith is going to run over there but knowing that her frail, scholarly arms are not going to be that helpful, is going to hold an aid action for whoever is going to push the door closed.
I think all of us should push the door closed together.
I think that's what the aid action does.
Well, Aerith knows that they are certainly not going to be able to roll probably high enough to do it themselves. Well, actually, you know what? It's a door and a hinge, so it's not exactly hard.
Yeah.
So
It's
now
just
I think about it.
tigers.
It's just a regular door.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Get it
Eric's just gonna
it.
push the door closed, but it is not locked, and you can see one of the tigers nudging the door already, even though it's not their turn, and it's just there. So, Ophelia, your turn.
I'm gonna move over to the door, and like help keep it closed.
Just for the sake of this, I would suggest that you were standing next to the person with the keys. You could take the keys, walk to the door, and then use your last action to lock it.
I'm over here because I have the keys now, and I'm going to lock the door.
Avi, yes, they are yours.
Okay. Immediately, the tigers, now having realized what this was all about, with all the lightning bolts and yelling at them from a frog on the ground, are now very angry, but are now locked in the cage.
Any hostile actions against the one tiger who is still my friend?
Yeah, but it's like more looking like murderous gazes at Avi. So just
I would like to find something.
I could eat you in one bite.
I would like to find something to feed it.
There's all that not great meat nearby.
No, they need fresh meat.
Got an unconscious Choco right there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Speaking of, Avi, it's your turn.
Wait, was that one turn?
Yeah, because you had to use an action to take the keys, walk over as one action, and then lock it as another action.
Choco.
Nice.
No, you don't have any
It took
actions
all
left.
3 of your turns to lock the door.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can get Choco up on my turn.
Unless Avi has like a healing potion on her turn, because it's her turn next.
I can just go give a medicine check on my turn. It's fine.
Okay.
You have assurance?
Yes.
Okay, then we don't have to worry about it possibly failing. Yes, Choco is brought up. Combat has ended with these tigers. It was very tense. I applaud you guys for trying your darndest not to kill the tigers.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that was on a razor's edge. You guys got some decent rolls with like your intimidations, with your use of electric arc. I was trying not to make it seem like I was letting you guys not die. So I'm pleased you guys came up with creative solutions.
11.
Sweet.
Oh, party hero point in the things.
Yeah. Can I go up to the lock and like parts of this door were slashed open, correct?
Give me a perception check to take a look.
Well, I'm basing it off of a perception check that I made last week,
Okay.
where I was told that there was like a clean cut and it was not like claw
No,
marks.
that was the clean cut in the tent where the meat was.
Oh, okay.
Like the canvas of the tent, rather than been slashed open, you think, oh, the tiger's got in. No, it looked like a knife had just cut the tent open.
Okay, then I will be doing a cheeky little perception check on this door latch.
Hey, lady, your tigers are back.
With the discern secrets, that's a 19. Does that get me anywhere?
Give me a quick second. I'm trying to figure out
give me your
where the
money.
DC for this is listed. Actually, to do this, to inspect the lock, it would require a thievery check.
Okay. That's actually better than my perception. What if we just used that roll?
Well, what's your bonus to perception?
Plus
to-
7.
To your thievery, sorry.
Plus 8.
You know what? Yes, then I will let you keep the roll, but it would have been +1 anyway. That was my bad for not telling you the right thing, and that is exactly what you need. And as you're standing there looking at this, as there's tigers trying to like reach the fence and get you, you do notice something sort of you recognize with your little bit of training in thievery. There are very slight scratches around the keyhole that you think are very indicative of someone having picked the lock.
Oh.
There is something afoot.
Good. There is trouble afoot. This is not just bad luck or a chance of misfortune. Someone is actively sabotaging this place.
Yeah. You hear now Olba kind of yelling from the fence. She has made no effort to enter, and she asks you to inspect the other creatures. She knows what that squawking sound is. It is probably coming from her elephant birds, and that it's likely something is agitating them. And she also says, very important, please remember this. She has a rare beast called a mapishi. And this is spelled Mpeshi.
Okay.
I think I'm pronouncing right. And it has an electric aura.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and possibly more concerning, but we've taken steps for this. There is a basilisk in a mirrored shield, but it's close to the Mapeshi. So watch out for that.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Can we heal up first?
Yeah, we might take like 10 minutes.
Does anyone else need healing?
Nope, I got out of that without a garage. Because I was away.
I'm just gonna remove the tigers as they just start. The tigers are now just pacing their cage, occasionally snarling at each other like, what the hell you to do? What'd you do that for, Sheila? Now we're stuck in here. That was lightning. What do you want me to do, Karen?
Did anybody else take a hit other than me?
Choco
is healed as much as I can heal Choco right now.
Well, do we want to take another 10 minutes to an hour?
Well,
to
this
get
would now
you
be
up
a
to
full hour of us waiting. So we're at a point where I can move about fine.
Where do we hear
What does that mean, Will?
Like Choco's
the elephant. You guys can almost see the elephant birds from where you are. They're in the center of this whole area. So
Okay.
just like south.
Is that them? I thought those were snakes.
Yeah, so did I at first glance.
But they're like emus.
Yes, they are. You guys actually rode elephant birds once into town or out of town
Yes.
to when you went into the forest.
Can I... If we assume that Ophelia sustained him of healing,
For
how
an
much
hour?
would that be? Not for an hour, but for however long the spell lasts.
I'm not actually sure. What is
4
him
rounds.
say?
4 rounds? So that would be an additional...
That'd be
8
another
hit
8
points?
hit points. That would
Yeah.
get Choco a little bit over half, so that's fine. He's only down 10 hit points now.
Okay. And are you sure you don't want to wait for you, Will?
Yeah, I'm at 56 out of 65 now.
Okay.
So I'm
That
fine.
I can live with.
I am
Yeah,
almost
let's
out of
go
healing
over
spells
and...
at this point, though.
Yeah. Let's go over and look at some birds.
All right. So, this set of 3 cages has 2 elephant birds in each. They have shimmering golden plumage and are squawking noisily. A wooden sign reads, "Elephant birds, golden, 6." The beautiful birds are well fed, seemingly. They seem healthy and big and well groomed. You notice a little sign dangling off their label saying sold. So apparently there's already a buyer lined up. They appear to be still stuck in their cages. But having seen the tigers roaming around, they seem to be in a bit of a panic. The birds are so agitated, they're fluttering their wings against the bars and hurling their weight against them, which appears to have injured a few of the birds already. And you probably can surmise that Oba would not care for that. And there are like damaged golden feathers already on the ground. They are working themselves into a frenzy. They are going to hurt themselves very badly if this continues.
Okay.
Spam tame?
Is
Yeah.
it
They are
a
technically-
cantrip? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Domesticated animal.
All right. Let's see. Let me see.
Relax.
Improve target.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Yeah.
All right. They don't have a stat block.
I Is there maybe
So
like
I'm going
a
to
diplomacy
assume
check
they
I can
are
make?
slightly less willful than tigers, and I'm just going to roll a
Slightly.
d20. So I'm just going to give them a 6. So just hold on, give me a quick second. I just sort of read this text here. All right.
Why they're stressed.
Oh, unfortunately, the first tame does not work.
That's fine. Just keep casting until they do.
That's. I think it's immune for a day.
Oh, yes.
If it
is.
doesn't-
Okay, first tame does not work.
There are 6 of them though.
Alright, I'll
Yeah.
mark the
It's
ones
not like
that
a
don't
swarm.
work on with this mask. And we'll just go. So.
Okay. Just give me a quick second here. It does seem like the one that fails gets more agitated and does break some more feathers.
Oh.
There's not much we can do about that.
Oh.
Great.
Second one,
Yep.
16.
Okay,
That one.
there we go.
All right, that one's attitude improves. It goes from unfriendly to neutral. So it stops looking like it's gonna bash itself against the wall, but it still looks very ruffled. Like, if you squirted a cat with like water, it's just like, oof.
I'll mark the ones like that fail with the blue dot.
Okay. Now, if anyone would like to do a nature check to now just try and really calm the thing, or if you want to think of something else you might do, because it seems like the birds might kind of follow the lead of one that calms down, because they have that kind of group response. If one of them it gets calmed, the rest of them might realize, oh, okay, we don't have anything to worry about. And you've got one to a neutral right now, so it's in a good place, but you need a little bit extra just to tip it over.
I will attempt a nature check.
Sing to the bird.
24 on a nature
Got it.
check.
All right, and it says only one successful check is required, not one per elephant bird. As soon as one of the birds calms down, the others quickly settle down as well. You could have also found some food to offer them or something, but your nature check was very good. Also, you took care of the tigers first, which makes this encounter easier.
Yeah. How are we gonna go about calming these birds down with tigers attacking us? That was an option?
No. You could have gone to the south and avoided the tigers first, but the birds knew the tigers were out there, so they would have been like,
They were freaking out.
yes.
That makes sense.
You guys do see outside of the fence, despite all their frenzied action, a single large, completely unbroken golden feather has fluttered to the ground.
Ooh, you're coming home with me.
We should probably bring that back to Oba.
If you guys want, give me either a crafting or society check.
Crafting check. Actually, there's.
Oh, Avi. Okay,
Holy smokes.
that you pick this thing up, and it is, as you like using this word today, immaculate.
Ooh.
And you think this feather is worth like 75 gold pieces.
Oh.
You've seen these in like fancy haberdasheries in people's hats and stuff, or in like family crests they have made. It is hard to get these things away from the birds unbroken, so this is probably worth a lot of money.
We could make a lot of money.
Avi, look
Yeah.
at me. Oba's a little bit rude. This is coming home with
See where this is going?
Okay. If I put it in the bag of holding, she probably will never know. Can I maybe do a perception check to see if she's watching us
Sure.
before I go and do this?
You know she's watching you, but she's a fair distance away at this point.
have choke
And there's trees and cages in the way.
I'm gonna do one, and I'm also gonna have Agate do one. Neither of those are great.
I mean, she's watching you guys. You know that, but, she can't. She's like 60 feet away. And you guys have cages and bushes, and you're holding a small thing. You could try doing a thievery check to hide it, or a stealth check.
Yeah, let's just stand in front of her. She's tiny. She can do it very easily without being seen.
I think I will do a little thievery check. That's not great.
Does anyone want to aid with some sort of distraction or something?
Hey, Oba, you suck.
I'm gonna go over here and
Are you actually saying that?
No,
Well,
pretend
Igor
that
would
I'm
word it.
singing to the birds and tigers.
okay, you know what? That will be sufficient.
And it's the chicken dance. Because
They all start sort of bobbing their heads in time with
it's
the
a
music.
song that can make tigers happy, and it's got birds in it for birds.
All right. So yeah, you guys possibly got the treasure from that encounter. Where would you guys like to head next?
Well, she
North,
mentioned
south?
something about the electric thing.
Don't like
You
that
guys
one.
want to just like keep working our way clockwise?
So to the north then?
Yeah, just like this way next.
All right. Igora, you approach some more empty cages. And you see a sign on a stake between these two cages that reads Griffins 3. The doors to the cages are still wide open, and very familiar black feathers are still littered in the trampled mud. A provisions shed just east of the cages is shut tight. It's clear Oba hasn't touched this area since she lost her prized animals. Seeing it just makes her really angry, so she avoids it.
That's fair. Can I maybe do some discern secret perception checks?
Sure.
One for me, one for Agate. Agate is not paying attention. And I got a 15.
Let's see. Discern secrets. All right. Give me a thievery check. And well,
Yo.
I'm very specifically going to ask you to give me a thievery check.
I
Like
just
Igora?
double
Oh wait, actually, hold on.
crit
Well,
failed, so...
well, are you trained in thievery?
No.
Okay. Then give me a check, please.
What type of check, Matt?
Just a thievery check, even an untrained one.
18.
You know what? See, because it's very specific. If you were trained in thievery, you would not have to roll for this, Will. But because you're not, I made you roll. Because you notice a small bit of metal, kind of half buried in mud. And something in the back of your mind tickles. And you reach down, you pick it up. And you think it is a infiltrator's pick, but there's something odd about it. It's a little longer than usually is. And you realize this is a tool well suited specifically for Gripply use.
The fuck?
What? What's going on? What is that?
It's a Gripply lockpick.
What?
It has extra grip. It's riveted for our pleasure. It's great.
Oh,
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Dad, if you hated that pun, feel free to give me a villain point.
Yeah. At
Yeah,
this point,
yeah.
I'm just gonna give him one myself.
Sorry, it's a frog pun. I had to.
You know, it is Will.
In all seriousness, yeah, it's like a little Gripply tool.
There's your hero. There's your villain point, Matt.
It's like a
There
little
it is.
Gripply tool. Like, these are really good for Gripplies. Like, you can use it for a lot of things, like a back scratcher, a toothpick, a lock pick. I once used it to remove someone's liver. Oh.
Very specifically, Will, you know that this is what's called an infiltrator's pick, and it is like a kind of like thieves lock pick kind of thing, but especially made for Gripplies.
Ooh. It's an infiltrator's pick. Avi, this will help you.
Okay. It's a little long for me.
It's also a little covered in mud right now because it's been sitting there for a few days, so.
Oh, I was about to prestidigitate it. Can I look at it
Forensics?
for any, like, identifying matter upon it?
You can give me a perception check, yes.
I will
before or
try.
after you do prestidigitation.
Before.
All right. Before, with a perception of 11, and with the mud still obscuring parts of it, you don't see any distinguishing marks. It seems well worn. You get the impression that someone has used it. Like, it's not brand new. It's well worn. People have used it before in a long life of thievery, perhaps.
But it's a tad muddled.
After prestidigitation, do you want me to do a second perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it won't be that high necessarily.
God damn.
Don't worry, there's actually nothing in the rules about further detail, so you couldn't have succeeded even if you got like a nat 20. I would have had to make something up.
Oh, fair enough.
I belonged to Igara's evil twin brother. No.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys get the impression that these cages were also picked, possibly by specifically a Gripply.
Man, how crazy it would be if I had to go kill my whole family. That'd be epic.
Oh, Igra.
And Avi, with your original perception of 14, you also get the impression, you're not sure if this is in any way significant, that one of these cages only housed one griffin, and one of them held 2 griffins.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Breeding.
Yeah.
Actually, just because I don't know if this is in any way relevant, the opposite. One of the griffins was just an asshole.
Well, we already knew that.
It couldn't be housed with the other ones.
How much do you want to bet the asshole is the one that got away?
Oh, my whole life.
That one and the Viper are going to come back as the villains.
You know what? The Viper, that was a legitimate villain origin story. I feel bad for that little guy.
There'll be a gigantic mech at one point that opens its head and there's a tiny little snake sitting in a cockpit.
And then Gamma will eat it. And all will
It's
be right.
20 feet up in the air, Will. It's a gigantic mech powered by a tiny snake.
Frogs can jump.
Frog can jump.
It'll be the last villain when I do my Strength of Thousands Battle Royale for you guys.
Fair
For
enough.
Christmas.
All right. Do we want to keep going over this way? I want to see what this little thing is over here.
Yeah,
Let's go pick the shed.
Oh. That's not a bad idea,
Let's-
Ophelia.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Boom,
Shed.
boom, 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 boom.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm assuming this large wooden board is the mirror board.
Yes. So you guys do notice one thing as you kind of run over there. There is a gorgeously carved statue of a rearing tiger sitting right here.
I don't like statues very much.
It sounds to me like there were 3 tigers and then one of them looked at a basilisk.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me too.
Can we look at it? Can I perceive that tiger?
So let me take a look. Okay, so you guys went here first. Now, are you guys trying to approach this cage just normally, or are you going to be stealthy about it?
Well, we're
You're obviously
approaching-
keeping that. Yeah, you're obviously keeping. Oh, you're approaching that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
approaching
the shed.
Right. The shed.
She said.
Which I
That provision shed is shut tight.
Yeah.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Is it outside the purview of the AP
Lockpick.
net?
Yes, there's nothing listed about what's in the Griffin shed, mostly because the Griffin shed is just evidence for what already happened. There's nothing really new to be discovered here other than the lockpick.
All right. Then let's keep on keeping on and move on to the next one.
All right, then Avi will carefully skirt behind this mirror board because
Okay.
she doesn't want.
Feel free to give me a perception check.
One
Choco,
for
stay there.
me
Choco's
and
not
one
great.
for Agate. 25.
All right, you do hear what you think is from the cage itself, some shuffling sounds like something walking around on like leaves or hay or something.
Huh.
That's probably the basilisk.
Yeah. Do you guys want me to just
I
go
don't think-
send Choco to close the door?
Unseen friend can do it.
Oh, that's so smart.
That's very smart.
Yes, let's do that.
Here, Ophelia, come to where I am because the door is open. I'll come and stand there. You can see the door from there.
All right, so how's this gonna go?
All right.
I could also maybe mage hand it, if that would help.
They can't be seen. So they're just going to I'm gonna put them I'm gonna put them here. No, I'm gonna put them. Yeah, I'm gonna put them here, and they're just going to shuffle backwards until they feel the door.
Well, the unseen servant's like a magical bunch of energy, so it doesn't technically have like the senses to perceive it. So like it should be fine.
It is an unseen servant. It is invisible.
Yeah.
So are you sending the unseen servant to close the basilisk cage?
That I am, yes.
Okay. So the unseen servant kind of moves into the area, and there's seemingly no reaction. But once the cage door starts closing, you do hear some hissing sounds.
Oh my god, quick.
This is you guys have put me in a bit of a pickle, because it specifically says the basilisk doesn't want to leave, but doesn't allow anything to corner it. If it sees a creature within 30 feet, it darts from the cage to run around the animal lot.
But it
But it
see a
doesn't
creature.
seeing anything. It's just seeing the door closing.
Yeah.
What's to stop it from thinking it's just the wind?
The wind.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a d20.
Maybe our friend Aerith can make some like wind
Actually, you know what?
noises
Hold on.
with-
I'm gonna
with
check if it
ghost
actually
sounds.
has like an intelligence score, because seeing a creature, that it'll be obvious what it does. But seeing the cage door just close on its own, it would have to be able to understand that that's going to lock it in the
The
cage.
time that it is.
But it also doesn't want to leave the cage,
Yeah,
so
The cage is closed.
It's antisocial. Let the poor basilisk be antisocial.
17.
Oh,
That is a nat. I rolled a nat 20 on a
Yeah.
-3.
That's ridiculous.
You know what? Yeah, it's fair. I'm actually going to accept the fact that it doesn't want to leave the cage, so it doesn't care about the door closing.
Great.
So, and that was a very clever use of unseen servant. So I'm not going to try and make this difficult for you guys.
Yay.
I
Just have the
appreciate
unseen servant
that.
lock the door.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, especially since there's no like actual treasure to be earned here, so I don't feel bad about you guys getting through this one easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah.
Now let's go look at it.
No, I think that's a bad idea. You know what? She just said basilisk, and I don't think she actually said what it did.
Oh,
Actually,
didn't
that's a fair
Sure.
point. Everyone give me a nature check to
Yeah.
determine what basilisks do.
Oh, god damn. Well, there we go. Igor.
Yeah,
knows.
Igora, you literally saw
we
a
used
basilisk.
to put people into like small holes with them, and would see how long it would take for them to turn to stone.
How long?
Like 6 to usually, like depending on the person, it took like anywhere from like 12 to 18 seconds.
Seconds?
Yeah.
What if they didn't look? Like, what if they closed their eyes?
Oh, then the basilisk just ate them.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, you guys have managed to, and plus you can literally like avert your gaze from looking at the basilisk.
That is what I will be doing as I proceed.
All right. To the south, towards the final cage.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
found
The
it.
final cage. Also gonna draw a little door line, because the door's closed now.
Can I look at this tiger? Hello.
All right. Yeah, you can look and you realize, oh, this was probably a real tiger.
There are a couple of them, actually.
I don't know why they have two of them there. Also, a bird that appears to be frozen in mid-flight.
Also, no, wait. Can we discuss the fact that those 2 tigers took up most of that cage? So having 4 tigers in there, they would have been super squished.
Oh.
I'm sure that there's...
I'm going to assume there's a layered habitat.
Fair enough. Also,
Yeah.
can Aerith come with us, Matt?
Yeah.
Yes. She was having a bonding moment with her fellow felines.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
They're friends now.
perfect.
Perfect. Looking at what's behind Zoe.
Look at her. So funny.
All right. You guys approach the Mapeshi cage. This cage is larger than the others, though not actually, if you look at the map. The door is ajar and debris is scattered all around outside and inside. There is seemingly no sign of any sort of creature. Give me a quick second.
Beshi. Here, Beshi, Beshi, Beshi.
She?
I have a tasty frog in your cage. I send Gama into the cage.
Oh. Igora.
Actually, well, hold on. As you send Igor in, you do hear a noise from some nearby trees, and just as you guys kind of look in that direction, you happen to notice a shape up in the trees that really shouldn't be able to be up there.
Huh.
And a beast leaps from
Oh!
Well, if we die, we can just walk through the fog wall again. Oh, wait.
What's that?
Why is there an alligator behind it? Or is that like its
Crocodile?
tail?
That's his tail.
Crocodile?
Yeah.
Look at
What a
its
funky little
It-
dude.
it. It is a
Crocodile,
rare
though.
beast.
Quinn, GG
Um,
on this.
And we are going to have to move directly into initiative because I want to make sure we get through this tonight.
It's got such cute eyes.
It kind of does.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah,
cute.
24.
You are doing well for initiative tonight.
Doing good.
Cute.
All right, and
She
And
did
may-
tell us about this thing's electric aura.
Yep, it's going to be shocking.
simply shocking. Mage armor. Well, no, mage armor would be gone by now. You
Nope,
guys spent
Mage
an
Armor
hour
lasts
resting.
The whole day, Matt.
Yeah, until you
The whole
prepare your
day?
spells
Yeah,
again.
until you
Yep.
prepare again.
Oh wow!
That's why, if you'll
That's
notice on my
different from
character
PF1.
sheet, it says AC 19. I have put AC 19 on like the Roll20 name because I just like, instead of waiting for me to get into combat, I just do it at the beginning of the day and assume that it is done and take that spell slot away.
All right, Igora.
I command Choco to block the path to us.
You do know it. Well, it is up in the air.
Oh,
Well,
it's,
not in the air. It's up in a tree.
I know.
It did the goat thing where it climbed a tree.
I'm commanding
it's
Choco
straight,
to
I don't
block the
know.
path to us.
Okay.
Is it hostile to us right now, Matt? Can I tell that?
It looks angry. It's
Oh.
doing the.
Why is it angry? We didn't do anything to it.
Then I will spend one action to protect companion on Gamma and one on Choco. And
All
that's
right.
my turn.
For the answer to that question, though, there's no way this would ever came up. It is just angry in general about being captured in the beginning.
Valid.
So
Mm.
it sees someone, it's taking its anger out on you. It's not healthy with its emotions.
He should
Um,
know.
Oh, here, there's a wall right over there for you to punch.
All right, so it has a specific behavior set for the beginning of this fight. So it is going to use. Oh boy, let me just read this real quick to make sure I don't get this wrong.
We should help it escape.
It is going to use 2 actions to use Charging Leap. It is going to leap 40 feet in any direction, and it makes a horn strike at any point along its leap. But because of its specific behavior, it is going to land. Yeah, it's going to land right here in the middle of you guys. Let's see.
Well, I thought
make
I
sure
was
I get-
being smart with my positioning, chat.
It can actually leap 40 feet straight up, which is kind of crazy.
Ow.
All right, and it is going to make a horn strike because it gets to do that at any point along this leap.
Can't do that.
It is going to hit Choco because it was along the way.
Yeah.
So 1 horn strike.
Can you imagine
Oof.
if crocodiles could leap 40 feet?
25.
Hits.
So that will be 17 bludgeoning and 3 electricity.
Choco is still standing.
All right, and now
Breath weapon.
Anyone
It is
stuck?
no. It is going to use its Thunderous Fall ability, which I don't. This is weird. It says it does this at the end of its leap, despite this ability being a reaction.
Reaction to landing?
What's the trigger?
Sure.
The Mepshit falls at least 10 feet. That's why it was up in the tree.
Yeah.
It slams headfirst into the ground with a thundering crash. Creatures within 10 feet of the Mepshit take sonic damage equal to the bludgeoning damage the Mepshit took from the fall. So I just have to roll for, I think, if it fell 10 feet, that's 2d6, right?
Yeah, also, is there any save for it, or do we just take that damage?
There's a basic fort save.
Okay. So Choco needs to crit succeed this, or Choco dies? Choco fails.
It's only going to be 6 sonic damage.
Choco's down.
What's the DC?
The DC is 23.
Ooh, nope.
So 13 or lower, or
Choco's dying.
actually
3.
lower. 13 is a failure.
No, Choco's only dying 2. I gave him a medicine check.
Yeah.
All right, so Avi failed.
Oh.
Ophelia succeeded. Igora critically succeeded. So I guess you take like no damage, right? Which is good because anyone who failed, which I guess includes Avi. Oh, I have to roll for Aerith too. Sorry, is Aerith within 10 feet?
Yeah.
All right, so that's a fort save for her. She succeeds, which is good because if you fail, you are stunned 1.
That's not bad.
So you lose an action and you take the what is it? What did I roll for damage actually?
6.
6. Okay.
Cool. And they're hostile to us. By the looks of it.
Yes, they are unhappy. All right, and that was its entire turn, I think.
Oh, is that all?
Ophelia, you are up.
might have to
And
knock
you
this one
did
out,
take
guys.
half damage of that because you did not critically succeed the DC. So you took the 3 sonic damage.
What does stunned do?
You're not stunned. You pass the save.
No, not to me.
A stun
It
just means you
takes away
lose
an
1
action.
action.
Okay.
We might
Could
have to
I
knock this one out.
restore that?
You
need specific feats for that. What?
Yeah.
Like, how are you thinking about doing that?
It's also just 1 round. It's fine.
Yeah.
It says clumsy, enfeebled, stupefied.
Nah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do Bard Song up, and I'm gonna do something to this thing. I'm gonna put mirror image up,
Valid.
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Aerith, realizing that this thing seems to be doing all sorts of crazy electricity stuff, is going to back away.
Matt.
Actually, no, is going to back away because she doesn't want to accidentally glance and look backwards and see the basilisk. Is going to stand behind over here, behind one of the screens, and is just going to electric arc.
Matt.
Well, actually, hold on. No, she wouldn't.
Thank you.
Yeah. She might in panic. No, she is actually going to use one of her 2nd level spells now. Going to use a 2-action Scorching Ray.
Can she do it? No. Never mind. I'm done.
Now, unfortunately, the first one doesn't hit. I'm going to try another one. 20. That will also not hit. Ooh, dear.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing on... Doesn't do... Okay, yeah, unfortunately, both Scorching
Well,
Rays...
21. Bard Song.
21 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is one of her 3 2nd level spells gone. So that brings us to Avi.
Okay. Well, not a lot I can do. I guess I will cast Needle of Vengeance on Igora.
Well,
So
on Gamma through Igora.
on
Right.
Igora, because it's not attacking Gamma, it's not anywhere near him, and would have to
I'm
pass
not
through.
going to be beside it on my turn.
I wouldn't know that though.
You've seen.
Yeah, it's
Igora-
fine. You can tell.
You've seen Igora run away from these things before.
Okay.
We need to be slightly optimized for this encounter, I think.
Yeah, you guys talk, strategize.
Right. I'm just trying to
but-
figure out why it would go for Gamma.
Because I'm
Over
going
any
to
of
move
us.
Gamma beside it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Then I will cast it on Gamma directly then. If it could
Okay.
make that will save, and if it could
I'm gonna try to
fail
get-
that will save, that'd be great.
22.
It does not fail the will save. Fantastic. Then I guess I'm just gonna move. I think I can move here.
Okay. Igora.
Tandem movement. Me and my Eidolon both get to move as one action.
Nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
It's a surprisingly useful thing. Ophelia, you're there right now. So I'm going to move to there. Gamma's going to move to there.
Oh, something really horrid just came in my mind.
What?
There's a basilisk right there.
There is.
Oba would be so fucking pissed at us.
It would not be our fault.
It would not be our fault.
I'm. There are a couple things I want to say.
28
I'm not
to hit it. with
That
Gamma
28 definitely hits.
for
Pretty
14
messed up.
sonic damage.
14 Sonic. Not all that goes through.
Yeah.
Something with sonic resistance in PF2?
A lot of it too.
Oh god, we're going to die. We're dead.
Help. There's a perfectly good basilisk right there.
Okay, well, we tried our best. Okay.
All right. The Mepishi doesn't really like what Gamma just did, so it's going to try and attack. Just with its tail, though. It's just going to whack it with its big old tail.
Jesus
Crits.
Christ.
22 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Gamma still up?
Yeah.
It is impressed by Gamma's resilience, so it's going to turn around and try and get him with the horn.
Ooh.
It's not bothered by the chicken dance at
Hits.
all.
Is that a hit?
Yep.
And all right. Thankfully, you guys were actually smart about something, and it gores Gamma with the horn. And you counted the 4 electricity damage too,
Yes, I
right,
did.
Will?
For 20.
The electricity seems to arc off Gamma, but there's no one next to him, so it has nowhere to go.
Hallelujah.
It is a scary. It is like a thunder deer
Oh,
or thunder moose. Will
Quinn,
It's
you're-
just a
back around.
Capricorn. It's just a Capricorn.
and
We've all
it's
met one.
It's gonna make a third tail attack on Gamma.
Well, there's a perfectly good.
Now, miss.
Okay, Ophelia.
I'm stumped, okay?
Y'all
So
should
stumped.
run away while I keep this thing distracted.
I don't want to
I think we can do this. I think we can do this.
But are we gonna be taking it out, or are we gonna?
We can deal non-lethal damage as casters easier than people dealing physical damage. So
I am going to
we
be
just have to
dealing-
declare that it's non-lethal.
Yeah, but
I'm going to be
sonic
dealing lethal until this thing is a little bit more hurt, though, because I need to hit.
Sonic damage.
Yes, that's fair for you, but for us it doesn't matter. Do you have anything that's not sonic damage or electric damage? Because that's also.
That'll loot.
Ophelia, can Igora and their 14 hit points request a hymn of healing?
Ooh.
Request what?
Hymn of
A little
healing.
stiffer, maybe.
Sure. All right. Him a healing and I'm done.
And Bard Song, right?
And Bartel.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is hymn of healing 2 actions or 1?
I actually looked it up and I could not see if it was 1 or 2. Currently, it is put in at 1.
I wonder if it's only 1, you can move away.
I'm looking at him right now. It is
1.
focus 1, 2 actions, verbal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's all
Okay.
3.
All right. That's my turn.
So no bard song?
Bard Song's up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
okay.
2 actions. Him a
Because
healing.
that's important because Aerith is going to use her last magic missile to just hit this thing 3 times with doesn't need to worry about hit and it doesn't have to worry about resistance of any kind. So
To do the same thing.
5 in total, 4 in total, so that's 9. Another 5, so that's 14 damage, and they all goes perfectly through.
Nice.
I
Great.
thought I was being clever when I chose sonic damage for Gamma.
It was going to happen eventually, Will, at one point.
Yeah.
All right, Avi, you are up.
I'm doing the same thing Aerith did. I am declaring non-lethal. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Damn.
Oof.
So that's gonna be 6, 9, 12, 11.
11.
12.
Okay.
12 to 12. Bard Song.
Okay.
So 12 force damage, non-lethal.
That was good. That was 2 good turns of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that moves us to Igora and then the Mapeshi.
Okay. 1 action battle medicine myself.
Mm-hmm.
14. 8. Do I think I can survive that? How much damage? I'm going to scroll up and see how much damage this thing did to me.
A lot.
Oh wait, we got 2 more from that. From Hymn of Healing. And then how many temporary hit points are from Hymn of Healing, Ophelia?
2.
2.
Count.
Yeah, 2. You get fast healing 2 and 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Though the temporary hit points I think only last for a round.
That's fine. They'll be gone by the time Ophelia's turn comes back. So that brings me up to 32. Gamma will take a kick at it. 20 only will miss.
I'm afraid that will miss, yes.
I'm going to use my hero point to reroll that.
20?
Oh.
20?
We have another floating one in chat if you need to.
Yeah, that's... And then with my
yourself.
last one, I'll cast this on myself for 1 action. And I will heal
Nice.
8.
It's not 14.
Yeah, it does say 14.
I think if he's casting it as a single action.
Yeah, I just get the dice. Cool.
Okay.
And that's me.
Let's go, Thunder Goat.
Oh, we have to check for Choco.
Oh. Oh.
Choco goes to dying 3.
I think you have a hero point though.
Yeah, we do.
But there's more important things to use that hero point on than Choco's life.
But Choco.
Love Choco.
I love Choco.
I love Choco
so-
too, but given the choice between one of your lives and Choco's life, I think I would pick
I'll
one of
take
yours.
Choco.
No. So
Choco's replaceable.
I still
with
have a
the
hero
ineffectual,
point,
with the ineffectual flapping of the frog's legs and the really ineffectual, well, no, the less useful belly bumps, the beast's head slowly actually turns to look at the noisy creature next to it,
so.
and it turns its attention to Ophelia.
Oh, Ophelia's going to die.
So
Will, calm down.
it is going to whack you with its horn. 22.
Roll D4.
Oh yes, mirror image.
Yes!
Now, which one is you? Which number will be you?
Lucky 3.
1. It's a mirror image.
Yes!
It
One less
pops
chicken
it with
dancer.
its horn and It looks kind of confused for a second. Looks over to three of you doing your little dance or something. Let's try this again. Number 2. With its horn.
If it hits.
25. It does hit. Right. Now I'm rolling a D3, I think, right?
Yeah.
Lucky number 3 again.
Oh.
All right, that one will hit you.
12 damage.
Actually 17 because it adds the electric damage.
Yeah.
All right, and last one as it's finally found its range. 10. That is not going to hit even a mirror image. So Ophelia turns out to be at least an effective tank for a turn.
Yep.
I could tank more.
Mirror image is great.
God.
Ophelia, you're up.
All right, my friends. We're
Oh, Squishy, thank you. You love Choco.
Thank you, Squish.
I'd note that hero point specifically for Choco, apparently.
Specifically for
Yeah,
Choco.
that's fine.
we're gonna keep Bard Song up, of course.
Choco's not
I
getting
think
up,
Will's
so.
mad. I think he wanted to kill off Choco.
No, I don't. It's just that there's more. Okay. There's more pressing people to use hero points on.
Should I just smack the? Should I smack the goat?
I will petition for Bard Song, but beyond that, it is all up to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack the goat with a sound burst.
Remember, Igor.
It's the sonic damage, but potentially that's gonna do more damage than me smacking it with a battle loop.
Just make sure to place it like. Oh,
Way.
there's nowhere you can place it where you're not either gonna immediately kill Choco or
There
hit
is.
me or Gamma.
Well, if she immediately
Oh, no,
kills
you're
Choco,
over
we can
there,
use
aren't
the
you?
hero point to stabilize
Yeah.
Choco immediately. So.
Well, I'm not gonna hit him, so I'm just gonna use the battle loop.
Yeah, Choco has a safety net at this point.
Choco has a safety net now.
Cup.
The love for
Bam.
the
22 to hit.
that will miss. Because I'm also making sure, yeah. Well, actually, hold on. No, you're just a little off of that, flat-footed.
Yeah.
Shoot.
If you were like 5 feet to the
If you have
to
one
the
more
south,
If you were, like,
step
here.
there, we can get flanking.
Darn, my 2 damage.
That's a fair point.
Still damage.
Yeah.
I mean, you've Bard Songed and you battled. You still have one more action, right?
Oh shoot, you're right.
You could try going for a crit on the battle loop.
Or you could step and get.
Why?
flanked.
Fish! Crit fish!
Let's go.
Oh, not today.
All right.
At least it was
Aerith.
damage.
Aerith is getting a little concerned. Just let me check something real quick.
Me too, girly, me too.
What did she have prepared today? All right, gonna try for an 3-action Scorching Ray. So it'll be 3 rays.
Nice.
And Bard Song will help with this. So
Non-lethal.
Aerith is panicking at this point, and at the moment it won't matter.
Yeah.
It has enough health that as long as you guys do the last bit with non-lethal.
Great.
Yeah.
22 plus
23.
Bard Song.
Hey.
So close, but no.
No, 23 with Bard Song.
3, no.
Sorry?
23
Sorry,
with
Will?
Bard Song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'll just tell you, AC of 24.
Alright,
Yeah.
so to be fair, Aerith needs a 15 to hit this thing.
Yeah.
20.
Aerith is probably not going to be hitting this.
Sadly, I'll talk to you about this later, Will. All right, that was Aerith's turn. Avi.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Not the
you
most
know,
optimized.
it worked last time, so we got 1, 2, 3. All right, that's gonna be 3, 8 plus 6, 14 force damage, non-lethal.
14, you say?
14, I say.
All right, that's not bad at all. It is well below bloodied now.
Hallelujah. I'm also out
No,
of
how
damaging
many-
spells.
Yeah, how many things? Igra, you're up.
Well, let's see if Choco dies. If not for the hero point, Choco would have been dead, but Choco will stabilize, even though I think we should be using that hero point for other things. I will...
No, it was that was squishy.
Choco's hero point.
Chat's will was.
You would take Choco's hero point away from Choco?
How dare you disrespect the will of Chat so egregiously?
It's its turn.
Oh, god damn.
Well, just because this is a tough encounter and we're getting close to time, would you want to take one of those attacks instead and just step so you got flat-footed with Ophelia?
No, because in order for Gamma to get flat-footed with Ophelia from that square, he would have to end up being there. Because that's
wouldn't it be all right here?
No, because that doesn't.
Technically, that's adjacent.
Oh.
Well, it's not adjacent. You'd have to be able to draw a line through the creature.
Yeah, which you can.
Which I'm saying, yeah.
Fair enough.
Isn't it a diagonal? Because it's big.
We'll step with the third one, but it won't help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the Mapeshi is looking increasingly frustrated with this weird singing thing next to it, and it's going to try and get you again. Let's see if it hits. Oh, God, I've got so many screens on my thing. All right, one horn. Let's see if it even hits. Potentially hits. Oh, actually, that's probably a crit.
Yeah, but he still has to...
Well, no, that's the thing. With Mirror Image, a crit turns into a normal hit. So it is going to hit Ophelia, but it's not going to crit damage.
Okay.
So that's going to be 18 total damage to you, Ophelia.
I'm okay.
Okay. Second attack with the horn. 23. And now we see if it mirror images. There are still 3 images left, I think, right?
Yes.
All right. Lucky 3 saves you again. And final horn attack. No, that's not hitting nothing. All right, Ophelia, you are up. You now do have flat-footed with Igra. Not that I'm sure it's going to help a whole lot with your loot.
So, I'm not looking great, you guys.
I have no healing left.
There are some holes in my face.
Oh.
And... well, we're gonna keep our tongue up. Obvi. I'm going to move all the way back. Wait, no, that won't help me. Because it can go 40 feet.
Yeah, though admittedly, it will need to spend actions to get to you.
Yeah.
It's not like the tiger where it can just move and attack in one action. Oh, Ophelia gets a hero point.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will, I guess since we're allowed to talk in
Yes.
amongst ourselves, my next move is to move in, cast Mirror Image and move in because I haven't taken any damage besides the initial 6.
We're rotating the mirror image tanks.
Yeah, kind of, because I don't have any other damaging spells. I have Blood Vendetta, which I will be able to use if it hits me, and the only other thing I have that's damaging right now is Electric Arc and Heat Metal, and neither of those are a functional option right now. So I'm just going to take damage for a little bit and hope that other people have damaging spells that'll work.
Alright. So I put Bard Song up. I'm gonna smack it and run away.
I like the sound of that.
Schmack and run away.
Smack! 25!
Oh! She smacks!
That will actually hit. So
3 damage!
3 damage. Good job.
And I guess, yeah, I'll just switch places with Avi.
Yeah.
All right, so move your token, and then we'll move on to Aerith's turn, who unfortunately is out of their cool damaging spells now. Though, actually, no, it didn't prepare that one today. Goddamn prepared casters.
What
Yeah.
catnips?
Hmm?
What catnips?
Matt, she has her
Okay.
focus point still.
That's a good point. Gonna try and use. Well, I was also gonna. Well, I guess I'll use that, and because is it one action?
Yeah, it's only one action.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to use Force Bolt.
Nice. Ooh.
Automatically hits, so that is going to be 10 force damage.
11.
11, thank you.
Nice.
That's actually a very decent hit. So that
Like
is-
my 3 wasn't.
They're both. Oh, no, that's not.
And then, Matt, don't forget about the ability to drain a bonded item to get a spell slot back.
Drain a bonded item.
Well, I'm going to try something else for the moment. Going to try and use Daze.
Oh.
Last 2 actions. So will save, try and maybe rob it of some actions. It succeeds.
Nothing
Okay.
happens then.
Nothing happens then. All right. That was Aerith's turn. Avi. Mirror image move in.
Yep, mirror church bridge bop. Yep.
All right. Igara, you're up.
Kick. 32.
That will
31
hit.
For 11 slashing.
Oh,
Miss.
30 or for 13 slashing damage, right? Or pardon me, 12 slashing damage.
Do you want to say if it's non-lethal or not?
No, I can't. I have to. If I say it's non-lethal, they get a -4.
Is it
-2.
Yeah, it's -2.
Is it minus?
here's the thing.
If I say
I
it's
see-
non-lethal,
That's what it said at the beginning of the encounter thing for me on
We
in the
kill it.
DM notes.
Yeah.
We kill it, we move it, we him it.
I mean, I'm not going.
If
to
you have
kill
a
it.
him left.
I'm not going to kill it. I'm just at the point where I still need to hit it.
All right.
I still have 1 action.
Yep.
Protect Panda. Gamma.
Okay.
And that
Yeah.
Just because. Now, Avi, quick question. You cast mirror image, then moved in, right?
Yes.
Okay, so to its eyes, 4 things just rushed it.
Yeah.
So
That's
it is
okay.
gonna,
That was the goal.
We're baby.
even though Gamma is actually doing damage to it now with that slash, it's still more concerned with this crowd of tiny bats flying at its face.
This little flock.
What do you call a group of bats?
So cute.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to Google that.
All right, but first horn attack. 19.
Yes. Oh no, because it. Ooh. Does it have any debuffs right now?
No, not yet.
No. Then that hits.
Now,
It's
but
1d4.
what's your lucky number?
I'm gonna be a 1, just because that's easiest and most consistent. Fuck me.
So that's going to be 16 damage, including
Yep.
2 of it is electricity.
Oh, that's half my hit points.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that.
Second attack then. And then technically that doesn't kill a mirror image then, does it?
Nope.
So you still have 3 mirror images. Second attack.
Nope.
27.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try again. 4 hits a mirror image. 13 will not hit you.
Miss.
All right, so Ophelia, you're up. Aerith will be up next.
Already? What's the range on days?
Days is probably like 30 feet.
I'm gonna keep Bard Song up and I'm gonna attempt to daze it.
Right, days.
The will save.
Yeah.
Better DC on yours. Succeeds.
Ooh. That's my turn.
Sending a message to Will quick.
Oh, let me.
I'm not used to wizards, so
Yeah, so all wizards have a bonded item. I will also let
Okay.
you know that she has familiar master abilities, one of which that we
Oh
have-
yes, they're familiar.
one of which we did have her take was the familiar focus. So she can spend one of her actions to give her familiar 2 actions, so that the familiar can give her back her focus point, so she can get that focus spell again and use it. And then she can drain her bonded item
Cool.
to get the spell slot for magic missile back for next turn.
All right.
My
Very-
first
And
character,
Ophelia, you
PM2
did your
was a
turn, right?
wizard.
Yeah,
I have
that's it.
them hyper optimized.
All right. So Aerith, in a stroke of genius, thanks to Will, appreciated,
No worries.
is going to hold up her little mouse like the Lion King thing at the cliff. And the mouse is just going to close its eyes and raise its little arms and there's going to be a sparkling of magic thing, and she's going to get a focus point back. So that will be one action to do the familiar.
Yep.
The familiar does its thing, and now she's going to use.
Sorry.
Pepper.
No, can I postemptively do a blood vendetta, or is that cheesy?
A little bit cheesy. You can get it on the next one.
I know, but I said it was.
So we're going to do another force bolt.
Yep.
7 damage this time.
Bad.
Not
8.
bad.
8.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm wrong, Matt. Drain bonded item is a free action.
Oh.
Where's the one? No, it's one action. So yeah, she can now drain her bonded item to get her magic missile spell slot back, and then have 3 actions to do that next turn.
Oh, okay. So she will drain it with her last action for this turn. She had 1 action left, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to Avi.
Annoyed that I forgot to do that.
It's looking decently hard at this point.
That's fine.
That's fantastic. Again, the only options I have are Blood Vendetta, Heat Metal, and Electric Arc. Which I guess I haven't tried Electric Arc.
Do you want to maybe do like a knowledge check?
Yeah, I'll do a Discern Secrets knowledge check first.
All right.
Just in
This
case,
is
God
a
forbid,
rare creature 6, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. You've
So
never
that'll
seen
be
this thing before.
26
No.
is the DC.
Yeah.
What's the check?
It's just a beast, so nature. So 26.
I need a 19 or a 20.
Oh well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. This thing is beyond your knowledge. It's pretty rare. It's probably why it's so expensive. All right, so that was 1 check, I think.
How much is it? I want to buy it.
Guess I can try.
More than you got.
I don't know if Electric Arc is
Plus,
gonna.
it's very unhappy to be bought.
I might heal it. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
That's. I don't have anything to do.
Do you have a melee attack?
Nope.
Hit him with your tiny bat fists.
Punch him.
Punch him. Hope for a nat 20.
Sure.
It doesn't have like a reactive thing, so
I don't even think I have Unarmed Strike on my sheet.
you should by default, I think.
I need to.
I do not. You can look at my
boy.
sheet.
You have your
I have a sickle, but I don't have it out.
What do we have in the bag? What do we have in the bag?
Draw your sickle and then attack it.
Yeah.
That hits.
Fuck. What the fuck?
8?
That's 4 damage.
Yes! Us girls are
I'll
doing
declare
the
that
damage.
non-lethal. I should have done that beforehand. But
That is amazing.
what the fuck?
A group of bats is called a cauldron. That's great.
Yeah!
Makes no sense. We're on to Igara.
Kick.
Oof, you
I like that idea,
Kick.
Jack.
Misses.
The cage is
kick.
the only metal thing, though.
22?
will miss. Kick. That will miss. And that's Igara's turn.
all right?
I'm almost tired.
Oh, sorry about that. Well,
No, my bad. I
Mama,
clicked
you want
it
to take
by
a
accident.
nap?
we're on it's the Mepeshi's turn. We just know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to try and skewer another of these mirror images. I think you have
3 left.
yeah.
Same.
21.
Yep, that's hitting.
All right. So what's your lucky number?
I'm still gonna go with 1.
3. Pops
Alright.
a mirror image.
Yup.
Second. All right. Second attack. It's getting really frustrated at this, and it's hurt and it's angry.
Fuck.
Hey,
So that's
Yeah.
going to be it.
I'm down.
Okay. And still can't use its cool electric thing because no one's next to you. It's going to turn around and try and hit Gamma with its 3rd horn attack.
Wait, did 17 damage take you down?
Yeah, I was at.
Well, no, it
16,
was.
And it's
It
also
turned into a normal
22.
hit. It was 22 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't suppose I could pop off a blood vendetta.
No,
I thought
you have to be
No.
conscious for one thing.
Sorry, Avi.
16
That's
does
why I
not
wanted
hit
it last
Gamma.
round.
It does not.
All right, Aerith. Aerith is now having drained its bonded item to get
Yep.
magic missile back. Is going to cast 3 magic
Got
missiles
skipped.
non-lethally.
Oh, Ophelia got skipped.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
Ophelia
sorry.
got skipped.
Yeah, my bad. Ophelia, it's your turn.
Avi, you're up on your next turn. Bard song's up. That's it. It's my turn.
All right. Where does she get moved in the initiative order then?
2 right before it. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now it's Aerith's turn. 3 magic missiles, non-lethally with Bard Song.
Oh,
Thanks to bonded item shenanigans.
love it.
He-
Love it.
Oh,
6.
6. So 7.
If we get.
Wait, how did it get to 6 damage with a magic
No,
missile?
that's a critical that's the critical damage, Matt.
Oh, I was looking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm getting
top
tired,
one.
I guess.
So 6 damage from the first one.
6,
It's past our bedtimes.
5. So that's 11.
Yep.
Plus 4 is 15. Ooh, it looks real low, guys. It looks real low.
Get it.
Igora, you're up again.
Non-lethal, so this will be at -2.
1,
Nope.
2.
Avi, you are on the ground.
Yup. I'm assuming I have like 2 hit points with
2 hit points.
And 2 temporary hit points that last until Ophelia's next turn.
4
He's got
total.
2 hit points.
And mirror image, I'm assuming, is gone.
Actually, I'm not sure it is.
Interesting.
I remember this with Garl once, actually.
No, it doesn't go away.
Hold on.
Because it's not.
It's not a concentrated thing. It just stays as long as it stays, I think. Duration 1 minute.
Okay.
There.
Fantastic. I think I still have another mirror image left, so there's 2
I
of
think
them.
yes, because does the critical hit destroy it? No. Yes, it does, because
Oh.
that's what reduced it. You have 1 mirror image left because the critical hit, it did destroy 1, but that's what reduced it from a crit hit to a normal hit. So you have 1 mirror image left.
Past 1.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Avi, you got another hero point.
Oh, hallelujah. Thank ya. I guess I will just take another non-lethal swing with a sickle. Yeah, nope.
Use the
I'll do number 2.
24.
Yeah, 24 plus, it is
-2.
technically flat-footed.
Which is.
But I said non-lethal.
That's fine. Oh,
It's
hold on.
flat-footed.
22.
No, all right, so it's 24. It's flat-footed, so its AC is 22. You get exactly what you need. And you said non-lethal, and it had 3 hit points left.
Good call.
You
Good.
don't actually
call.
slash it with your sickle. You hook its hoof, and with a Herculean bit of strength, trip it. And it falls to the ground in its wounded state, hits the ground, and knocks unconscious. And that's what we're going to end things with here. We'll pick up with the aftermath next week.
You just hear,
Avi with her 2
hear-
hit points is just like,
You hear Igura screaming, "Why don't you do that more often?"
Oh, that was an intense fight.
sharp as the magic thing.
Ophelia's
boy.
just crying.
All right, but everyone, thank you for coming to tonight's
Oh,
episode
boy.
of the Strength of Thousands AP. We were very close to death there.
We
Literally
did it.
running out of options very quickly.
Yes. but
Yeah.
thank you all so much for coming tonight. Don't forget to check out our many, many other shows here on the channel, like the League of Amazing Adventurers on Wednesday, and of course the Calling Chronicle on Friday, and Salt and Sorcery on Saturday. Let's see. We did Nat 20 last
Also,
week,
Chad,
right?
I apologize again for not using my villain points. I got
That's
so
okay.
caught up.
I
Well,
was
you
the one
would
who
say
bought
it's
it for
okay.
you, so I was the one who bought it for you.
So let's go say hi to
Still,
So
I
yes,
feel
I
bad
do
about
say
that.
it's okay.
All right, but everyone, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you all in the next one, and have yourselves a lovely night. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.